What's up? It's Thick Girl Sunday. What's up? I'm just messing with you. All right. So before we get into anything, I just want to say appreciate all the supporters. Love you, love you, love you. May the universe continue to bless you. So today's topic is leverage. Now, leverage is very, very important, and you can use it to your advantage if you use this. Okay. Now, the thing with leverage, because you can use it as a noun, you can use it as a verb. I'm just going to use it as a verb. So it's basically you borrowing a large sum of money for investments. And with those investments, your outcome would be to make more of the profit from what you've actually borrowed. Okay. And you can invest in certain companies like McDonald's, Starbucks, Nike, or you can actually start your own small gig and, of course, use it for as services that you offer, any business cards, cars to actually drive if it's something as far as transportation. Now, the thing is to use it in small increments. So this way, if something fails or something backfires, at least you can be in the positive more than the negative. So it's not something for you to just go out on a shopping spree and act all crazy. It's definitely something for you to utilize for future use. Now, another thing when it comes down to leverage is that you want to make sure this is something that's beneficial as far as generational wealth. Well, now, when it comes down to wealth, I know a lot of people, they think if I work a 9 to 5, I'll be good. Oh, I got enough money to pay my bills. I got enough money to go and shop. But let's say if something happened to you 6 months down the line, you don't have that type of money. Then what? Okay? So going back to leverage, it's basically you borrowing this sum of money and just investing into small businesses. If it's something that's local to you, you see where they're growing, you can invest in those companies. I'm more than confident small companies will love you to invest in them, because this way you've gained their trust. Okay, so you gain their trust, they gain yours, and this allows both parties to profit, because then you can play a big role as far as advertising, because now you're treating this company as if you've built that company. As this company begins to profit, those profits will then come to you, whatever percentage you guys agree on. They cut that check. Now the amount of money that you borrowed will also be it will also have more funds added to it. So definitely pay attention to leverage. Also with credit cards, for example, I have, let's just say, for example, I have two credit cards, right? All right, so I have a business card, which is this gold one, and I have a personal credit card. Okay, let's say, for example, both of these cards, let's say they're $5,000. Both cards is $5,000, right? So with $5,000, I have $5,000 that I can play around with. But what I'm going to do is, instead of just splurging, I'm going to take these $5,000. I'm going to only take $200 and invest it into my business. Okay, so when I invest into my business, I know at the end of the month I'm going to exceed $200 in profit. But I just want to pay I just want to use the $200 now. So I know that I will exceed the $200 in profit at the end of the month. I'll be able to pay the $200 back. Plus, I have extra money from my profits. Next month, I repeat the same thing. Now, once my credit limit goes up, I can then turn that $200 that I took out, I can turn it to $600 or $800, and I'll still be good. Now I have more credit card offerings from other companies because they see my score has went up. Once your score goes up, companies will be down your trail. All right, I got so many promotions, so many offerings from credit card companies like American Express, Discover. You want to make sure that those funds are in good standing. You don't want to sit around, play around because, oh, somebody gave you a $5,000 card. Now you thinking, oh, I can go out and go on a trip. If the money that you're getting, if you don't bring that home at the end of the day or at the end of the week or even at the end of the month without draining yourself, then you do not need to take those offers. You have to understand that leverage is the most important thing that you can utilize. And this is something that they don't teach in school. Okay, so for me to sit up and take the time out to explain this to you is because I care. Now, what I need for you guys to understand is that even though you have a job, let that job, the check that you're getting from the job, and whatever extra income you're making on the side or whatever credit cards you have, you want to make sure that you have a plan set if you're going to let's say get a credit card if you don't have one, or if you're going to start a business if you don't have one, or start a side hustle if you don't have one. Because the thing is, these jobs they come and go, okay? Like, you could be there for years, yes, but you're going to be working for somebody at the end of the day who's only giving you 1% of their company after making trillions and billions of dollars a day. So with leverage, definitely it could be your best friend or it could be your enemy depending on your mindset. So take that in heed, man. You can even do your own research on leverage. It's all over the internet. This is just some of my information, my personal experience, but this is something that I know is not being taught on a day-to-day basis. So since you guys are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you love seeing my sexy face, I just wanted you to know leverage is very important. Utilize it to your advantage. May the universe be with you. Bless.